And when we talk about equal representation, it means having people like me, women of color, at the table. When we talk about equal representation, it means if the community that you are saying you represent all the people within that community. It means you have women from your community on the table, not just as token representatives, not just as, oh look, we have 1 or 2 women with a group of 10, 15 men. No, that if you want to make decisions about us, about our bodies, about the issues that affect us, then you better have us on the table as equal participants so that we can tell you what we need, so that we can tell you how your policies should be gender sensitive, how the laws should be gender sensitive, how your laws affect women. Because if you leave us behind, you will not have progress. We have data that says that peace processes will fail if you don't have women at the table. You know, that is data. That's not just making up things in the spot. We have data that says that peace process is 64% less likely to fail if you involve women in the peace process from the very beginning. And that is the beauty of representation. When you involve us in all steps of the way, we will make sure that we have true progress and that we can maintain and achieve peace. So when it comes to Me Too, it is an incredible moment in history where for the first time women are being believed. They're being believed because of the sheer number of women coming forward and saying Me Too. Because it's no more one woman speaking up against a whole system that has thrived of abusing and suppressing and discriminating against women. It's women standing together in solidarity saying, you shut down one voice, let me see you shut down 10 voices, let me see you shut down 20 voices. We're all standing together to say, this happened to me too, and it should never happen to anyone else again, and we demand for justice. So this movement is incredible. This movement has given hope to so many survivors. This movement has given justice to so many survivors, justice that was delayed but finally served. This movement has also now made men and all other actors in this space realize this is a huge problem. People didn't know of it. You spoke to people before, they'd say that we had no idea that this was such a big problem. And everyone is now saying Me Too. So this movement is sensitizing all other people to realize this is a huge problem. Women facing sexual abuse, discrimination is a huge problem, and that it's everyone's problem. It's not just women's problem, it's everyone's problem, and that everyone has a role to play in ending this problem. For me as a female activist, the importance of being here is the fact that these conversations at the Paris Peace Forum is what's going to affect my local community. The fact that you have someone like Nadia Murad who's fighting for survivors of sexual abuse, and she's raising these issues on a global platform is what people in my community, survivors, will look to for inspiration. Someone who suffered the worst of humanity but is showcasing the best of humanity, and the global community is rallying behind her. The fact that you see solutions here, and that every solution we made sure is gender sensitive, includes women, how does it affect women, and all of these solutions will affect my community. The fact that you have world leaders showing up and saying we care about gender, that gender is not an afterthought. The fact that I, as a woman of color, started the forum yesterday, launched it, and then introduced President Macron. For people in my community, that's assuring to see someone like me kickstart the forum, knowing that my line of work is for gender issues. That's a message that will reach my community to make them realize that our issues are mainstream issues, that people care about our issues, that people want solutions for the problems that we're suffering. So as an activist, I am so heartened to be here at the Paris Peace Forum, because this conversation is going to affect change on ground.